All right, I'm out here again with another person from camp to interview, and your name is?
Darian.
All right, so Darian is from Hawaii, right?
Yes. Yes.
What part of Hawaii?
I'm from Pearl City, Oahu.
Nice, yeah. So I got some questions for you. Got them written down. What made you want to come to Alaska? You hold it.
Um, well, I wanted to do something new and I needed a job. That's the main reason, I guess, because I needed a job and there wasn't any going around in Hawaii. I mean, jobs were limited, so I started looking in other states and the opportunity just kind of presented itself.
Sweet. So, what was some of your expectations before coming?
I really didn't have any expectations. I was just kind of going with it. I have friends that are from Alaska, and for the most part, they said good things about it. And I guess I just wanted to see it from their perspective and like kind of just experience it for myself.
All right, so how's the weather treating you? I mean, you're coming from Hawaii. That's like one of the warmest places on earth, and now you're in one of the coldest places on earth. So, how does the transition of the climate impact you?
It's been a challenge. It's not actually that bad. I've lived in Washington for about a little over 10 years, so it's a familiar kind of cold. It hasn't been that cold here yet, so it's manageable. I actually really like it.
Mind you, we're literally in what's this, June still? Yeah, we're in June, and it's like 50 degrees out. I'm still kind of having trouble adjusting to it, but I'm happy to be out here. It's not really a big deal. You know, you just gotta dress right, and you're never gonna be cold. I mean, look where we're at. Once you're out here and you got your adrenaline pumping of how excited you are to be here, none of it really matters.
It's not like blizzard yet.
Yeah.
So
The worst of the weather is definitely behind us, I think. Would you recommend others to try like seasonal work and traveling around the country or whatever?
definitely, I feel like everyone should just get out of their comfort zone for a little while and experience the world. You know, do something out of the box, do something you've never done before because life's shorter than you think it is.
That's a good one. That's a good one. How has Alaska impacted you so far? We've been here about 2 months, and that's enough time to, I guess, hold an opinion on something like that. So, what would you say?
Well, I've been here only about a month and I still kind of don't. I feel like I haven't been here long enough to get a real clear judgment on Alaska as a state. I've only really got to see so far like bits and pieces of Fairbanks, bits and pieces of Anchorage, and everywhere in between. And I've mostly just been on our camp. So maybe the longer I'm here and the longer or more opportunities I get to actually see other places, then I can make a clear judgment on whether I really like it or not. So far, I'm leaning towards liking it. Would I want to stay here long term? I'm not sure yet.
Hear that? Hear that? Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, being out here during the summer is like amazing. Like, this has really changed my life in a very positive way. I don't regret not one decision I made of coming up here. But as far as the winter time, I don't know about that. -60, -50. Yeah. Maybe some other year because I'm an extremist. I do want to put myself to the test and really see how it is. And yeah, but just not this year. Have you had any moose encounters or just wildlife encounters?
I think I've seen a moose at least 3 or 4 times so far. Once just walking back from the grocery store, once driving back. Yeah, and then once in the car driving back from the gift shop. Like, it seems to occur pretty often. They're all around. It's like the stray cats of Alaska.
And we can't forget about the biggest bird here, the mosquitoes. That's a story for another day, though. So another topic I want to talk about, especially with you, because we're pretty much the only colored people on camp,
Yes.
and I think,
Demographics are not great.
yeah. So how I feel about that is, it's really not a big deal, but I would like to see a lot more people who are not white come up here and experience this, because a lot of people back where we're coming from have closed minds, especially when it comes to places like Alaska. I mean, what the hell? In their mind, this is like the Arctic, polar bears, Santa Claus. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like, yeah.
I don't have anything wrong with being the only colored people here. I don't mind that like 90% of everyone else is white. Because I love white people. There's nothing wrong with them. I preferably like to date white people to just ensure we're not related, stuff like that. But the only downside is everyone just kind of blends all into like one culture. And so you only really get to know that one culture. For example, a lot of people are from Colorado, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like to meet more people from other backgrounds as well, not just like all one big ethnic group from one specific place. Like, I'd like to meet people from all over the country if possible.
Yeah, I love all people of the earth. Definitely not not trying to throw shots, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, I just want to put it out there that, look, we're doing it so you can do it. I just want to set an example for people who look like us. I'm not saying that being here with them is a bad thing. No, they're fucking awesome. Like, no one out here is really judgmental like that. Like I said in previous videos, I get a few ignorant questions, but it's only out of innocence, and you have to really see through another's eyes and not get upset about it. But yeah, we're just here to set the trend, and yeah, so just get out of where you're from and get out your comfort zone, like she said, and see the world, because it's waiting for you. We weren't birthed here to stay in one spot. I mean, we got this whole world to fucking explore. It's only easy now because we got planes and helicopters. Before, it used to take maybe someone 50 years to reach this side of the world. Like, they had to build boats from scratch, everything out of nature. You know what I mean? So take advantage of what we have now in, what century is this, 21st?
I believe so. Right.
Yeah, take advantage of what we have in the 21st century and just get out there.
Get out there, for sure.
Yeah. Alaska, yeah, exactly. Alaska is definitely not where I'm stopping. As I stated in about 2 videos ago, I'm definitely going to settle some land on the motherland just for my personal spiritual reasons and ancestral reasons. And yeah, just want to see the whole world. So, anything else you want to say?
Just encourage people to get out there, explore. Just, you never know what you'll find out there. It's kind of small-minded to think everything you'll know and love is going to be right in your back door. You know what I mean? There's a whole world out there. Go out and see it.
And I forgot to mention, I have met a lot of Jamaicans up here. Big up to all of them. Yeah, but they're like, so they're in this program called J1. So it's like people from other countries. They basically sign up and pay a fee, and they're able to come here and work for a season. They go back home, and the money, American dollars on the east side of the world is like worth way more. So yeah, they do that. I have seen plenty of them. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you felt inspired, and thank you for joining me and talking to the people.
Thank you.
Peace.